Hi, this is S.G. Brownlow. Today I want to talk about something a little different, way of thinking about things that you probably haven't thought of before or heard before, especially if you're a sensitive person and you've had other people all your life tell you, oh, you're too sensitive, there's something wrong with you because you're so sensitive, or something like that. I think everybody has that wrong. I'm just going to say, I think sensitive people are going to save the world, personally. I think they are in a position to save the world, and I think it's time that they do it. It's time that we do it. I'll include myself because of my own sensitivity, but I think it's time for us to step forward. When you look at that, when you look at the spiritual teachings of any spiritual teacher, and you really boil it down, pretty much what all of them say, there's sort of a years-long spiritual path that people have to go on to find whatever the highest peak of that is, nirvana or heaven or whatever. And they all basically tell you the same thing. You need to get your habits out of the way. You need to get your thinking out of the way. You need to get your attachments to things out of the way. You need to get out of your own way. You need to get back into your heart because your heart knows the way. And I'm going to tell you that that's really what the sensitive person's strength is. They know their heart. Now, a sensitive person has some drawbacks in that. They tend to get confused about what's in their heart because they've listened to other people and they've listened to their own stories and they've listened to their own beliefs and they've avoided some of their early things that could have taught them along the way. And so they tend to get really reactive and really emotional and so forth. And yes, that's why sensitive people get a bad rap. But that's not the way things have to be. I don't think that that degree of emotionality and reactivity is what defines the sensitive person. And what I found is that sensitive people are very well aware of those weaknesses in themselves and really want to do something about that. They want to change that so that they can become the kinds of spiritual people that they want to be and that they're very motivated to be, much more motivated to be than most people are. Most people see spiritual attainment as hard work, and the sensitive person sees it as coming home. And what I'm here to tell you is that the sensitive person is not far from home. That the less defended they are, the more sensitive they are, the closer they are to actually being able to make those small changes, those small tweaks here and there that are going to get them much, much closer to reaching the spiritual goals that they have for themselves. Now, what I'm telling you may not make any sense to you. It may be very different than what other people have told you. It may be very different than what you've told yourself. But I'm going to tell you that it's true. I trust you. I have faith in you. I've seen it work. I've seen people just like you have the kinds of life that they want to have, achieve the kinds of spiritual goals that you strive to achieve. I know how it can happen, and it doesn't take years. Sometimes it takes weeks. It's just a question of getting started. When you're ready to get started, let me know. Let me help you. I'd be happy to help you. We need you. The world needs you. All of you. In your full glory. The world is a sick place, and it needs us. Let me know soon. I'll see you next week with another video.